Okay, so I'm now leaving to go do a sod installation quote. And the thing is, we do get a lot of sod installation jobs. Those are actually our main source of income now. And when you go out and do them, I have kind of like a sales technique. Certain things that I say and certain things that I allow the client to do, which is talk more than me. That's very important that you let the client talk more than you, because you can gather a lot of information. Now, this quote, I can't guarantee how long it's going to be, but I know it's probably going to be more than 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and make that another video you can go look at and study the audio and kind of how I negotiate with the client and get the prices and get everything down in contract with them. It's very important that you guys study that, because that is the main source of building a business, is getting clients and closing the deal and making them sign the contract. So I gotta go do that, and then after that I'm gonna go check on the guys. Alright, so I made it to the job site, and this is the rental that we got from Home Depot. It's the trailer rental. We got that filled up. We still got all the debris over there that we need to pick up, but overall this is a cleanup job. So we're just laying pine straw, cleaning up the bushes, removing a lot of the old bushes that were here. We get a lot of these jobs, and they're pretty nice jobs. We love doing them. Pretty straightforward. You know, I got my workers over here, Zeb and Kyle. They're awesome people, and they've been working for me for a while. So Zeb, tell us how you like working for Conquistador Landscaping.
Man, you know, I enjoy it. I love the physicality, you know, like being out here, making people's yards look nice, and, you know, just improving, improving people's yards. You know, as far as what I do out here, of course, I hedge the bushes. You know, I make sure they have a pretty, unique style to them, to the customer's satisfaction.
Yeah, this guy does an amazing job. I mean, you should just see the skill level that he has. He really goes in there and makes sure like they're perfectly manicured. So this is the guy. If you need bushes hedged, hit him up.
Let me know,
man. That's man. He's the guy. He's the bush guy. He does a bunch of other cool stuff too, but overall he does an amazing job on these bushes. So we got Kyle here. Tell us how you like working with
What's up? I absolutely love it. First off, you get to see the progress that you make. You know, you start with a yard like this and you see so much potential, and then when you see what you've done, it just makes you feel so much better. To me, it's so much better than working a job where you do a job you don't even love, you work and see no result and you go home. I don't like that. I love seeing my progress, which is why I love it so much.
Yeah, you really get to see this. I mean, I love personally, driving out in my car and just seeing all the front yard landscaping we've done. You can drive by and go see it, months from now, even years from now. It'll still be there, and that's what I love about landscaping. But the point of this is there's so many entrepreneur paths you can go at. There's so many different things you could do, and being 19 years old and owning a business and doing what you love is amazing. I think everyone should strive for that. I mean, it does take a lot of work in the beginning, but it's not as hard as people think it is. And I've basically made this channel to where I'm gonna help you guys understand that owning a business and starting a business is really not that hard. It's pretty easy, and everyone else makes it out to be really difficult. It's really not. And yeah, this is simple work, but if you start a business where you're passionate about it, it's not work. So we're gonna go ahead, go to the dump site, and we're gonna dump all this debris off, and so we don't have to see it anymore, so we can work on getting all the rest of the stuff up.
2 hours later.
So overall, I just dumped everything out of there to the dump site. Now the truck's a lot lighter, Now, being a business owner, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. For me, owning a landscaping business, I gotta go out and do quotes, estimates. I gotta price things right, and overall, I got to make sure that everyone's on schedule, that the jobs are getting done at the right times, that we can go on to the next job that's scheduled. If we ever get behind on one job, all the other jobs will get pushed back. And if we get behind on another job on top of that, then we're not meeting our quota, and we could be losing more money than we could be making. So I definitely got to make sure that everything's efficient, that we keep unloading stuff, dumping stuff, that the garden beds are getting done in the correct amount of time, and that we can even finish this today, or if not tomorrow. But starting any business, whether it's pressure washing, construction, time management is your biggest thing. It's second to marketing. If you cannot get a job done efficiently and fast, working really good people that know what they're doing, then you won't be successful. I mean, it's all about pricing it right, your marketing, and if you can get it done well. I mean, that's just simple stuff. I mean, if you can't get it done well, then you shouldn't be in business, right? So that's just where I'm going with this. You got to know how to do all those things in order correctly. That's what all 5-star companies do. Big companies as well. They know how to manage, and they just know how to prioritize. And you got to know how to do that. Simple as that. All right, so I'm gonna go check on him, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're on our 3rd day for the project, and a lot of progress so far. Basically, we're just getting the weeds finished off in the inside. There's still some that need to be pulled up. Then after that, we'll be laying that pine straw. So yeah, it's coming together a lot. What do you think so far?
I think it looks a lot better than it did before.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna throw the before pictures right here, a little slide, so you can see, looking at the before pictures right now, how disastrous it looked, and then after, look at this. All of those bushes were pulled out, and we're going in depth. We're pulling out all of the weeds before we lay the sod over here, and we made sure that we pulled out most of the weeds, and we still got a few left. But for the pine straw, you want to remove all those weeds and then spray afterwards. But we do an amazing job. That's why we're a 5-star company. Just want to see or show you guys, how we do it, our work ethic, and just in depth, how we manage to satisfy our clients. And this is how it goes. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna fast forward. We're gonna get the sod real quick, and I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I'm here. We just finished this project. Basically, we took out tons of bushes that were coming up all the way up to the end here. Removed. We had to remove almost 6 inches of mulch, and then the weed barrier fabric to be able to put the saw down, because you want to put it directly on dirt. We got this pine straw garden around the tree with, of course, weed barrier fabric. Now, it's very important that you do install weed barrier fabric when putting pine straw in, or the weeds will grow up again. Also, pine straw was all in here, and we had to remove tons of bushes. So a bush right here, and 12 more bushes going up along the end. It was a pretty big job, don't get me wrong. We did some more landscape design work over here with the sod extending all the way around. It's on the dirt, so we had to remove even more mulch, because this was all a mulch garden before. Very nice English looking garden over here with the stones, and they're gonna finish putting the pine straw back in there because they want to do their own little thing over here. So it's really come together really good. I mean, a lot of compliments. Neighbors are walking by saying, you've done such a fantastic job, and that's important. You want to make sure that they're satisfied and you do a good job, because your name's on it. If you don't realize, your reviews matter, my reviews matter, and if you get one bad review, that's the end of your company, because you're going to lose tons of clients that are going to see that bad review and make a judgment on deciding whether they want to use that company or not. Other than that, this garden extended all the way over here, and it was really too big, so we had to use sod to kind of cover that up and make it smaller. We removed all of the old mulch that was in here, and all of the weeds that were in there were all removed, and it looks beautiful. The bushes kind of grew back a little bit. That's what I've noticed, because we finished this about a week and a half ago, so you can kind of see the bushes are already starting to shoot up again. I haven't had the time to really come back and make this video, because I've just been doing other jobs and real estate, so it kind of takes my time away. Pine straw all in here. The weeds, old dollar weeds, are always going to grow back. You'll have them in there, because we didn't weed barrier fabric this one, but over here we had to use the weed barrier fabric because there was bushes that we had to remove, but we couldn't remove all the roots because of this big palm tree. Very large. It's like almost 80 feet. And the thing is, it kind of stiffens the ground, So it's like digging into concrete. You can't really dig all the roots. We did the best we could, but we really couldn't remove them all. So we had to use the fabric in here and kind of cover that up. You want to make sure you use like a tarp like weed berry fabric when you put it down over roots, because you really don't want to grow back. I mean, a stage 2 weed berry fabric, the one you get at Lowe's or other suppliers that are cheaper, they don't ever work. I mean, I go to jobs and those, even the little weeds still go straight through that. So please don't get it. And the way you can tell is if it feels almost like fabric, like clothing fabric or something you could sew. That's a big no-no. If it feels more plasticky, tarp-like texture, always use that. Landscapers swear by it, I swear by it. So go ahead and get it. I think that's pretty much the whole tour. Overall, I hope you liked this video. If you haven't liked, please like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. More videos to come. I'm definitely going to keep doing these videos and kind of share, you know, my life and help you guys if you're interested in, you know, doing real estate, pursuing landscaping or other service type businesses and getting clients. This is the channel for you. Thank you so much. Peace out.